Connecting. And we're live. Good morning, everybody. Wow, Zalon, it's been a minute. How are you,
Yes, it
bud?
has.
How are
Um,
you?
I am good. I am good.
Sure that we're actually live. And we are. We are live. All right. So let's go back up here. Yes. So we got our fire event slash ice event from the other, whichever one you were last time. Now you're the opposite this time. So you got ice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I got the fire. Finally a fire event I can finish because I missed the very first one. The Embers event was too
Was
spendy.
was this was garbage, you mean?
was yeah, was
Yeah.
spendy.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't
so
know too many people that have an opposite.
yeah, I don't either. But anyway, so here's what we got. There's both the 3-star and the 4-star fire ruby for me. Was it the same way for you last time?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. There was
Yeah.
yeah, because at this point I have like three-star fire rubies.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And then there's Flamehide in all of his glory, and
Mhm.
and
And
that's,
that this will complete your pig collection
this
or
will
your boar collection.
complete my boar collection. That is right.
Uh,
Got the 4-star Flame Arc, got a Kazut, a Flame Burge, which it's just funny because it was the Anthrax was like, hey, I got my fire stick up to level 6. He's like, I'm like, "You're what?" He said, "My fire stick." And I'm like, "I don't know what a fire stick is." So he says what he's calling the flame birds. He's calling it a fire stick.
oh
Um,
jeez.
we got the flame fire cloak. There's a durat. Let's see, same number of tokens and everything else, right?
Oh yeah, it's exactly identical, but of course it's the switch up. So it
Yeah,
is nice that they have a algorithm that knows exactly which one you replaced last time and just put you in the opposite one this time,
yeah,
giving everyone the opportunity. But I like the fact that there's I don't know if it's split right down the middle or not and how many players are playing what, but it just seems like there is, there it literally is players fighting with fire and players fighting with ice at the same time. So
yeah,
it's a very cool idea.
yeah. I like it. I like it. And and then if we happen to make top 5, there's Venom Tusk there.
Oh, that's right.
Available
Well,
for the Alliance rewards. Top
just so
5.
happened that me and you got Venom Tusk on
Yeah.
completely different, separate occasions. So of course, for us, for me, it's also going to complete when I get Snowgore because I am going to go all the way.
Yep.
When I get Snowgore, I'm going to have my boar collection complete as well.
Very well. Very good. Yes,
Yeah.
that's going to be cool. The floors are definitely some very cool Titans. And hang on, let me post this in band. So what's going on here? Here we go. All right. So in our alliance rewards are this. They're the same as they were last time. You get Venom Tusk for 1 through 5, and then you have a 3-star logo on 10 through 100, which I guess we should probably talk about the reorg at this point before we
Sure.
talk about rankings. What we've done, guys, is we reorganized the alliance and we went back to the original name of NonToxic. NonToxic is 1 million VP minimum this week, and that's probably going to go up next week, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to go up next week because
Yeah.
it seems that everyone is handling that 1 million VP pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. So it's probably going to be 1.2, 1.5, something like that. Currently sitting in 5th place in Legend with some pretty big hitters. Born Phoenix and Phoenix are up there at 1 and 2, and One Vision and Soulless War are fighting hard for 3rd place, and we're not too far behind them in 5th place. So, um, and just for you guys can kind of see where we are. Born and Born Phoenix are number 1 and 2 global alliances. One Vision is 8th, Soulless War is ninth, and NonToxic is 13th globally. So, um, it's a tough season. But you know what? Our guys are killing it. I was looking through the global players list, and we got some good guys. Definitely. So Assassins, which actually Assassins is on the same server as we are. They are actually right here at ninth place.
Oh,
Um,
Big Tom baby just commented. I got the Twitch stream up on my
okay,
TV, and I can actually see the chat. I can
excellent.
actually see the chat
I
because
can't.
it comes up on the right.
All right,
So
I
yeah,
can't see the chat. So will you do
yep,
the chat
yep,
thing
yep,
for
yep.
us?
Big
Okay.
Tom baby said we got you, dude. So he's from Phoenix,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He is. Yes. Thanks, Tom. We appreciate it. But I was talking to him earlier in the week and gave us some good pointers. This is our first foray into the global alliance. You know, mess.
Top
Guess you would
top
call it
25.
mess.
Yeah, top 25. Yeah, top
Top 10.
25
Yeah,
global.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
not NT Assassins is sitting here at ninth place. They have um wide good players. We've got Jon Snow and Hawkeye already over 1 million.
Yeah,
And
we have Jon Snow actually in the stream right now.
hey,
He
John,
just
appreciate
he just
guys.
popped in.
Yep. And so NT Assassins, their minimum is 500K, and then we still have Guardians, which really, I mean, I've got 200K minimum. Not really. It's they really don't have a minimum. Guardians is a place probably going to fall out of Guardians is probably going to fall out of Legend League at some point. And it's just kind of chill. You know, hey, I'm going on vacation. I'll park my account there. Um, and but they're still, they're still being competitive. They're getting a 2 star. So
Oh yeah.
good
Oh,
for those
and
guys.
Lunya just dropped in. He says hi, Bo and Zalan.
Hey,
And
Lanya.
Studio Pro says Assassin seems to always do great.
Yes, Assassins does really well. Last event, Assassins placed seventh in the event, and Non Toxic Champions was what, 15th?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
um that's quite excellent.
yeah.
Um so I don't
I still would
know.
expect this. I would still expect to see Assassins still showing up here at top 100, top 50, very possible. So
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And taking a look at our event leaderboard, we have the normal guys up top. See there, Blue Ridge, Sin Nooch, Smurfland, Vikings. Millionaires, there's Born Phoenix at 8th. Um let's see, where are we? 20 something? Here we are, 21st. And it's nice that we had 5 days for this event, and it started at 4 a.m. my time this morning, which means that the event ends exactly the same time that the season ends, which is something
ah,
which is
so
something that we've been asking for. Because it always messed up your promotions and demotions when you had to wait till Tuesday to do that because, you know, you didn't want to do it on Monday because you would
although
mess up your event totals. So
do you still okay? It ends exactly, so that means no, you do not get your season reward gems for this event,
that is
correct?
true. That is one downside to that is there's no rollover.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to get that season reward gems for the event, which that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look here. Let me show you guys what I've been battling. Um, I need to clear out my treasure room because it's full. I got 43 things in. Um, I've been doing that. I only have a level 19 Sardu. So this morning, find him, show you guys. There he is. There's Sardu. All right. So sorry, level 16. Um, and so I'm gonna use him a little bit later on. When I get some, something more than a 1 star relic. But here's my Sardu guys, and then here's his Grenadier's damage, Grenadier's armor, Grenadier's damage against Titans, and resist against ranged, which I guess is okay. Um, but I'm running Ice Maul Sardu.
There you go.
Yeah, three. Yeah, so there's it's Ice Maul Sardu, um, and in battle it doesn't change his uh, string on his bow there, but when it hits it, um, the ice
Guys,
damage, the blue, white. Yeah,
the blue splash.
yeah. So I've got on him. I've got the one of the frost bows that I got up to level 2, and then the ice maul gives him changes him to ice, and then gives him 50% ice damage boost. So just being a level 16, he actually does decent. And then I've got some poison and resist on him right now because panthers are very annoying, and
Yes, yes, they are.
and some flame volley on there. So that's a little bit later when I get to. I have some 2, 3 fingers crossed, maybe star relics. So what I've just been doing, Karn, I mean not Karn, Ulrich. Karn is on Timmy's account. I just been using Ulrich, just because I had a 1 star left over,
Hmm.
from the last event. I had a 1 star, um, 2 actually. I had the mask, the scorched mask, and then what was the other one, the flame chalice or whatever it was.
Yeah, well, their percentages are actually higher, so you actually benefit a little bit more, just so you know, from those relics.
Yeah, so I rolled those. But the difference between using Ulrich as a 4 star, even though he's not fire, I was getting 40 souls, and had I used Stardew, I would have gotten 44. But being able to pick targets for Stardew is difficult at times, but not high enough levels. Um,
Hmm.
so I've just been using Ulrich, and just so everyone will know, um, still have my tokens.
So wait, you're running with Ulrich the whole time?
I've been running with Ulrich the whole time so far. What I'm saying is when I get to where I have maybe 3 star relics, and that
Oh, okay.
and that and
Yeah,
that
because
10% actually means more than just 4 souls, I'll run
yeah,
with Sardu.
yeah, that's totally cool. I was just gonna say because I'm running with Edalus right now, level 16 Edalus, and it's a little testy because of course he's only 16.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Edalus of course buffs pikes, so I bring in like one or two groups of level 16
So
pike,
yep.
level
So
16
like right
pikes.
now, I just pulled one of my tokens I had left over from the last event. I got a 3 star flame opus.
Oh, all right.
Yes, got a 3 star. Very nice. Go ahead and pull another one. I was gonna pull all these. I'm gonna use them anyway. So,
Yeah.
and did a little testing last event, and I don't think it really. There's a 1 star flame tome, so I'll hang on to the other one for later. But yeah, those 3 tokens I earned during the ice event, and I don't. So that puts me a little bit ahead. I like to try to play ahead if I can.
Hmm.
Very, very nice. So thought I had that. Hang on, guys. My phone was ringing. Let me put it on do not disturb here.
Oh yeah, Lunya and Jon Snow.
Yeah.
They both say what a nice pull.
Yes. Yeah. It was very nice. Like it. Um.
Oh, Longclaw's here too.
Oh, hey, long call. What's up, man? Appreciate it. Yeah. I can't do this on without 2 screens. I can't see the chat without 2 screens. So uh, Zalon is having to man the chat bubble or the chat window or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, hang on, guys. Let me get my thing going here. I was gonna go do some battles. So sorry for the long time in between streams, guys. I went on vacation. Zalon went on vacation. Um, we had alliance reorganization that took literally a whole day,
Oh yeah.
and it took a full 24 hours to get. to get that done. And we finally got, I think we got everybody um, arranged to where they need to be. I got to reload my app, guys. Yeah. So the way that it's going to work,
Oh, Big
what?
Tom Baby says you guys are only 8 million back from placing for a 4-star. You can do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, we've been monitoring that, and it looks good. We're closing the gap hardcore
Yeah,
because it
we were.
seems that
I
third and
think.
fourth place are really fighting each other right now. So we're hoping to sneak in.
Yep, yep, and so we're not formally we're not formally aligned with the Phoenix guys, but it's the my enemy, my friend kind of thing. So,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I know they've been hitting one vision and soulless, we've been hitting one vision and soulless. Been trying not to hit the Phoenix guys because we like to stay friendly with them if we could. And but yeah, it's we're less than 8 million back. We were what 10 and a half, 11 million back last night.
Yeah, exactly. So it is a closing gap. So
Yep, yep. So keep pushing it, and then I don't know how I don't know how this event's going to affect um our ability to just to do the VP thing. This is the first time we've done this
mhm.
with when an event's going on and trying to push for that 4 star. So we'll just have to see. So how far along? Let's see. Well, I guess I could look.
Jon Snow says he tried to hit those third and fourth place teams for a while. He felt like he was not making a dent.
Yeah, yeah. That is. There's a few targets in there that I can hit. Not many. Because I'm still pretty low level. Um,
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Phoenix first and second, and then we have two alliances as well. And our, Assassins is actually with us, which is kind of nice as well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we both have
So
we both have 100 strong here in the server.
I know, right? So there's two plus two, and so that's 4 against 2. I like it. I like those
Yeah.
odds. But so there was something here. Let me show you guys this. I don't know if it's still here or not, and maybe Big Tom can tell us. I was looking around and I saw. Let's see. Let's go visit Solus and saw something that kind of my interest, and I'm like, what's going on with this? Let's see here. Is it still here? Yep, there it is, right there. See this guy? This level 1. I don't know how you get. I don't know how you got into an alliance at level 1. Um, so then we go visit, and this is an actual player. You saw that last login 4 hours. So here's a level 1 castle with a level 51 Titan, and he's got some level 5 land here. Not, not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if that is eh, just a glitch, and that person should be a normal, because there's no name and there's um no icon
You know
avatar.
what's weird? Those lands don't even look level 25. How is that even possible?
Well, this one is a level 25.
I know they all say level 25, but they don't even look like the size of level 25s, do they? I can't really tell on my TV even.
Yeah, I mean they are. Well, this one over here is a level 16. You see how it's a little bit smaller.
Oh, okay.
So, um, very strange. Very strange. Not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if that's a glitch where this person's castle somehow or another got replaced by a level 1 castle
Yeah.
or what.
Studio Pro says that everybody just has to stay consistent and continue to gain VP,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's basically. Big Tom says we think he's getting the account back. Saw the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just like some kind of weird thing that happened. Um, that's kind of, I thought it might be. All right. So what we're gonna do here now is, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do some raids and stuff. What else has been going on, Zalon?
Well, make sure if you're doing raids, if you're gonna do 3 and 1 star together, make sure you're actually using your Stardew then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do some Ulrich stuff right now. Well,
Oh yeah, while you're streaming, yeah,
yeah,
I feel
what?
you.
Yeah,
Well, okay, well that's what I can tell you about is the fact that I'll be streaming too at some
yeah.
point during the event. I don't know if it'll be tonight, but it'll be definitely during the event a couple times, like I enjoy doing, especially over the weekend too. Should have some
Hey, I
because
tell
then
you what.
my hiatus.
Yeah.
I have to get back to some videos.
So before we get in some battles, I got something that I want to guys check this out. Let me turn on my webcam. Boom. How about that? My Dawn of Titans goblet.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm on delay here, so hold on.
Yeah, that's right there. So, the thank you very much to
Oh, there it is.
the Dawn of Titans guys. They sent me 5 of these.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be doing a couple of giveaways, and they also sent me a bunch of stickers, Titan
Yeah.
stickers, and then I got this guy right here. Yeah, that's that guy, the the normal guy there.
Hmm.
So, um, so I'm gonna be doing some giveaways at some point. Give a couple of these. These are well, we were talking last night in our meeting. These are genuine, 100% genuine plastic, and so, but it's kind of cool. Uh,
Of course, it's memorabilia.
yeah, yeah, it's nice to have some of that stuff. So, but
It's exactly the same as the one they use on the live streams.
yeah, yeah, it
So,
is. Yeah, it is. So like I said, I've got a couple. I'm gonna be giving them away at some point. We'll figure out how we're gonna do that. Um, Whether it's gonna be for the Twitch audience or just do for the Alliance guys, one of the two. But anyway, thanks TC at Dawn of Titans for sending those, and I'm sure our guys are. I've got, like I said, they sent me 5. I've got a couple that I've already been promised to some of the other YouTube guys, and then a couple that I'm going to give away, and then I'm going to keep one for myself. So that's what we're doing. All right.
hmm
So I'm gonna this guy right here is a thorn in my side. This Timmy guy. I'm going to I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah, you're just gonna hit your own account. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
attack
gonna
my
go hit Timmy too right now. Then I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
attack
go
him.
ahead. Hit Timmy. Timmy don't care.
Timmy don't care. Timmy don't care. Yeah, I hear you.
We gotta go get me a shirt. You know the honey badger shirts? It says
Hmm.
Timmy.
Hmm. That's right.
All
Timmy.
right. Timmy. There we go. Sorry. I didn't have my thing pulled up there. All right, so let me drop this off. Yeah,
Man, I keep getting reconstituting the realm. Well,
yeah, I got disconnected. So there's that 1 star I had, that Flame Curious. Uh, had that for a little while. And
did you
then,
did you notice that reconstituting the realm is just the same as like the old disconnect reload? It's just they renamed it to make it sound different.
yeah,
I truly believe that's the case because I'm like, well, why does reconstitution of the realm seem very similar to the other reload screens of the past?
so my scorched mask is 300%.
Hmm.
And then the old style relics, the flame tome, 200%. 200% for 20. So that's worth 400 souls right there. And then the scorched mask, which was from the Embers event, is 300% but it's only for 12. So 360 souls. For that one. Oh. But yeah, so I had a couple of relics left over that. Ulrich. So
Yeah, so Big Tom says non-toxic assassins has a little lead now. We just shaved Napoleonic because they kept capping us.
yeah, yeah, that's I made sure I told my guys, look, we're not getting in a capping war. Don't be capping from
Yeah,
from these
a smart
guys.
move. A smart move when it comes down to capping is go down to the alliances and demotion zone, and just that's all you got to do. That's all I do. I go hunting on the outside rim for lands because
Yeah,
demotion zone has pretty much no power to hit anybody back. I mean, they might hit you back personally, but they're not going to come back at you with like, you know, a 50 man alliance. You
yeah.
know,
No, we had a guy that was for whatever reason decided he was gonna just he was gonna shave my account for some reason.
it's probably because you're a YouTuber.
Yeah,
That
maybe I
happens.
don't know, but anyway, he's capping all my lands, and I just happened to be in game when that happened, and so I'm like, hey guy, and I couldn't, he's way higher level than me. There's nothing I could do about it. So, but West Mall and some of the guys they got on there. They um helped me avenge. Every time he would cap one of my lands, one of those guys um would cap it back, and then they just burned it. So when it was all said and done, he was left with land and his garrison and bubbled. Eventually, he stopped. I don't understand. I don't know if I did anything to get him upset. I mean, if I took a land, it was because it was undefended. Um, and this was like alliance level, like way down in the 20s, right? So it wasn't really um anybody that could, way up top, right? So I'm like, well, I may have taken a land from you. I don't mind. Take the land back. I don't care. I'll just go get another one from somewhere else. But you know, people get upset when you take their undefended lands. But
Yeah, they do.
my thing is, you liked it. You should have put a defense on it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. If they're, I mean, it's part of the game. It's a war game.
It is. It is. It is.
This whole undefending
And
all
if you
your
haven't
lands at
noticed,
night.
I was gonna say I've noticed that a lot more people are defending their lands on a regular basis now. It doesn't seem to be very popular anymore to just have everybody turn off your lands at night. I think
Yeah,
people are realizing that.
yeah. I don't. So what I do is I don't turn them off at night. I don't all the defenses, but I will go in and um I will change out some of the troops or some of the spells and put lower level stuff on there
Hmm.
so that they're not generating as much per hour because they're
Okay.
gonna get hit, right? They're gonna get hit, and that's fine because you're not losing from your alliance if your lands get hit. So let them get hit, and even if they get hit every 2 hours, but if they don't generate as much resources when they're actually, you know, just sitting there at night while I'm sleeping, then usually in the morning when I wake up, I can grab the full, it's been I get the 4 6,000 VP, and then I'll go in and change get the generation rate back up as high as I can because I'm popping in during the day, every half hour or so, and the only thing I'm doing is just collecting those
Yep.
resources. So
That's what you got to do. You got to make sure that you get on and collect. So that's
yep,
a huge part of the whole scheme of things. I mean, the collecting isn't the only thing you got to do. Obviously, when you do play the game,
yeah,
you're going for VP and blah blah blah. But there's collection is a major part of the game, and
it is now. Yeah,
it, yep,
yeah, and I've seen some of the guys talking about, oh, they turned it into Farmville. I don't necessarily
yeah,
agree with that
no, I don't either. I
because
mean,
they
is there farming involved in it? Yes. I mean, are you going to be collecting from your lands? That was always supposed to be part of the game.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
exactly.
mean? So.
Yep, definitely. You know, the whole lands change was huge. As far as
Hmm.
I mean, it literally changed strategy to the point where all these videos that everybody made was not really valid anymore. You know, like your low level
Hmm.
land strategy video
Oh yeah.
that's gotten like 14 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, 14 million, really.
It's not worth anything. Work. Um, Now I'm thinking that probably more advantageous to have lands that are a couple of levels higher than what your castle is. Is that what you're seeing?
Yes and no. I mean, yeah, I basically have lands that are a couple levels above and a bunch that are my own level and then a couple levels below. And that's pretty much based on the Titan defenders that I have, whereas my best defenders are, guarding lands that are above my level, and then pretty much everybody else is guarding everything below that. So
Yeah.
because the higher level the land, the you need what's it called? Higher level titans and or titans that buff troops a lot
Uh
to
huh.
be because the higher the buffs also, help out with the whole how much resources you get, so
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
maximizing how much resources you get is really where it's at. And
Yeah.
I've also noticed that when you go around what's it called farming resources like gold or food, which I've been doing that a little bit more recently since well before this event, obviously last couple days. Um, I've noticed that attacking level lands that are pretty much either one above exactly your level or one below
Hmm.
give you more resources um, than if you're attacking. Go to a level 25 player and he has a couple level 16 lands or 17 lands. I'm only getting half the amount of resources that I would if I attacked a level 16 or level 15 castle that has level 14 or 15 lands. It's strange, but that's what I've noticed in the numbers whenever I go around raiding. So you do get more. You don't have to hit because if you hit level 25 lands, the kind of defenses you're going up against are ridiculous. It's almost impossible to attack those lands.
Yeah.
So and it's come to that point now. It's come to the point where lower level players cannot attack higher level lands because it's just impossible. The amount of defense people put on them are insane.
I
But and the reason that they are insane is because that's how they are able to mine them as fast as possible. So it all kind of works out in that sense. So all those higher level players that used to complain that they're hit by constant lower level players all the time, it's not exactly the case anymore, at least on the land front.
Right, and you can also there's no penalty for attacking a low level player in V anymore.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
true
can
too.
come down and they'll get the full VP now. They will. There is a penalty in food and gold, but I actually captured a level 23 food land from Drumadiddle
Okay.
with Timmy's account. Timmy's little level 12 account had a level 23 food land, and it was all I could do to take it, even though it was not defended. He had undefended it, and it was just the basic troops. Um, but it was all I could do to capture that land with Karn and a full loadout of troops and spells and everything. And but I took it, and then I got to keep it for about 40 minutes. Well, I got to keep it for about 40 minutes after the shield popped, and then somebody came and took it from me. So, but it was some good food while it lasted.
Yeah, here you go. So Big Tom says also with the lands, you have a larger level land with less troops. Just means it won't deplete quicker.
Yeah.
So you can have a full count on lands around your castle as well. You may go through your neutral lands quicker than the higher level lands as well, if that
Yes,
makes sense.
it does.
So, yeah. I mean, I grab all my neutral lands all the time.
I do too.
My,
I get all of them every day. Even
mhm.
if I'm gonna. So what I've been doing is I've been keeping all VP lands with the exception of one food and one gold.
Yeah.
And then and that kind of helps me enough, enough food to keep troops trained and enough gold. I can do an upgrade every so often, and when I actually need to do an upgrade, I just go raid gold lands, then collect the VP from my VP lands, and that helps a lot. Um, but I do capture all four of my um lands every day, even if I'm gonna just burn them. You
Yeah,
know?
the reward actually, believe it or not, the rewards from them are actually really good. I got a 2-star, 1-star, and a spell
Oh
one
yeah,
day
yeah,
from
they are.
attacking a neutral land. So if you're not attacking your neutral lands, I mean, not capturing your neutral lands every day, you're missing out on some decent rewards as well. So
Yeah, they are definitely. They've definitely increased. Now I've noticed this here, and I don't know if this is just cosmetic, but I've got two different sets of Goliaths here. One's level 15 and one's level 14. Um, so I've noticed that if I put the level, come on, if I put the level 14 Goliath on with a level 15, then it says that it's level 15. I don't know if that's an actual, and I guess it is because, of course, now it won't let me remove it. There's some kind of little bug there, but I tested that with I had like one level 18 Goliath and four level 12s, and then if I put the 18 on first, it made all the level 12s 8. I don't know if they're actually 18 when you take them into battle, but it definitely seems like it. So that's pretty cool. So what I need to do is I need somebody to give me one level 25 Goliath, and I'll just hang on to it forever, and then you can donate level 12s to me all day.
yeah, that's funny.
Go.
So let's see. Lunya says Oscar just posted Napoleonic Alliance picture. Bourne has really shaved that alliance. Oh
Oh, I
wow.
know.
So it's just a whole bunch of garrisons, probably. That's funny.
We'll go take a look at it here in a minute. Yeah, they were like number 9 or something because that's like, and I told my guys, I'm like, look, play this game smart. Yes, yes, we have definitely increased our ability as an alliance when we did this reorg. But still, you know, I mean, let's be real. We're not competing with Phoenix. We're not competing with Born Phoenix. You know,
No,
I
no,
mean,
no, we're not. But
you know,
we're trying to make ourselves at least competitive for the third spot.
yeah.
That's the
So
thing.
like, don't be stupid.
Yeah, on a week to week, we were hitting
Oh, server error.
we were hitting a lot of times. Well, weren't really hitting fourth, but we would hit fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, pretty
Yeah,
much on a regular basis. So I
yeah,
mean, all we're looking for is to start pushing up into the fourth and third positions on the weekly, because as long as we can stay competitive for the fourth and third positions, that we're getting there. You know what I mean? That's really where we're trying. I mean, we're trying to get third. But
yeah,
obviously, as you can see, third and fourth right now are constantly switching back and forth. So
yeah. They are.
if we can put ourselves in competition for what they're doing right now, that I see that as a huge success, because we're definitely growing. We definitely have the players.
All right. So let's see. Who was it? Napoleonic, was that the one?
Yeah, Napoleonic.
Let's take a look. That's what I'm telling my guys. That's what I'm telling. I'm like, guy, oh look. There's nothing. There's just a bunch of garrisons with no lands whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah. See, guys, this is what happens when you don't listen, and this is why we say getting a cap lands. Go down towards the bottom of the league, and cap lands down there. Don't cap lands from the guys that are in places 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, because then you go here, and
The
you end up,
the
you end
old
up
the old term of being shaved.
yeah,
That's what it is.
you end up looking like this. Oh, look, there's another one. It's under attack right now. Let's see who is it. Yep, there it is. It's Dick Digs. They're not quite done. They're getting there though. They
They're
have a
not
few.
quite that.
They're not. They're getting there.
It's like at the very end of
No,
your
they
shave.
Williams Club. Williams Club's attacking a garrison. He's like, all right, Williams Club don't care.
Yeah,
Pinheads for life. All right,
pinheads
so
for life. That's right.
okay. So yeah, so that's what happens, guys. Play smart. I realize everybody needs to cap lands. Go down. Look at like level like number 20 or whatever, and go get those. All right, let's see how far I've gotten here.
Good old Williams Club.
Yeah, right.
Well, see, I'm on a delay, so I just saw all that just now.
No, okay. All right. So what am I at? 530. Oh, there's my flame token. Let's go ahead and collect your rat. I don't know if it'll let me. No. No, it'll let me do. So I'll go ahead and I'll get my gems. And here. I'll leave the flame volley because it'll just tell me. And then I'm going to leave my portal stones for when I have a big raid station later. So let's see here. Let's go to my rally. You want to do some forging? Are we still? I wonder if the forging stuff still works.
No. Well, no, there's no forging event going on.
I'm not allowed to forge.
No, you can forge.
Oh, okay.
No,
I've been working on this, and I've got it up to level 7. Great. But I need to clear out some space here. Still have these elixirs.
Yeah, I only kept the 3-star elixirs if I had any.
I'll use them at some point. And there's an iron tome.
We're still hoping another Trials of Power survival event is going to be.
We're due for one. I don't know when that's going to happen, but we're definitely due for one.
Yeah, see, people were asking.
Failed.
People were asking last night. They said, "Oh, we know that this is the second half of the Fire and Ice event," but they're like, "What do you think's next, Zalon? What do you think's next?" And I was like, "Well, my prediction would be either new class, Adventurers Guild, because we're so waiting on that.
Yes.
And then there is also the another survival event. So either or, something like that, or a lightning troop." Got to put that out there, just to mess with aggro.
Lightning troops, yeah, that would be more lightning troops. I haven't worked on my lightning berserker for a while.
Yeah, but if lightning troops are introduced into the game, that would be insane.
Oh.
Maybe that'll be the new pikemen. They'll have these crazy lightning lances.
Yeah, there you go.
That they could spear all of Agray's troops with.
Maybe they'll have like a ballista, like a lightning ballista, which is like a giant bow and arrow that's mounted on a cart.
Mm-hmm.
Giant lightning bolts.
Oh, that'd be insane. Well, yeah. To tell you the truth, if you look at it, if they do introduce new troops, which I actually think that is still something that's on the docket. I just don't know when. But if you look at heavy troops, like there's only the Goliaths.
Yeah.
So like something like what you just.
Spearmen are supposed to be heavy.
Well, yeah, no. Well, yeah, they are. I just meant in the fact that like a one unit situation, and if they do another 1 unit situation, something like that, where it's like some sort of a long ranged artillery piece. You know what I mean? That would be pretty interesting. So. Like you said, like a lightning ballista would be interesting, but you still would have to have like a couple little troops around it. You know what I mean? To man it. If they use their graphics, you know what I mean, engine like they should.
Yeah.
They should put a couple little troops around it to like roll it around the field. It'll be
Yeah.
slow. It'll be slow, but it would be very
Yeah,
powerful.
yeah. Well, typically ballistas are very slow and very powerful and very weak. They like have no defense whatsoever. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
you have to
Be an
keep
That'd
them
be an
in.
interesting way to change things up.
All right, let's see what. All right, so here's Karn. I got this is my Karn I got from C Sports. Looking like poison resist, poison and
So,
fire. And double armor piercing. That's actually not bad. Um,
ooh, Jon Snow says a Lightning Ranger would be cool. That
yes, a
would
lightning
be
ranger would be quite awesome. All right, let's see what my the car Dalcar got. Like he got damage boost, physical damage, critical, resist against physical, resist against finish, double resist against physical. Yeah, he'll be food. In fact, let's do that right now.
yeah. Go ahead, do it for the stream.
Yeah. Oh,
You got the food for it. Yeah, 170,
maybe,
176.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're doing it to a Titan that,
Where'd he
well,
go?
you
There he
could
is.
upgrade what your Titan you're using for the event.
I barely have enough.
Unless you're doing it to Ulrich.
I am doing it.
Mm. Look at you sitting with two Akivus.
Yep. I like a keep it. All right. Did I get an upgrade? Probably not. I didn't say I did. Sometimes it doesn't upgrade it. Yeah, it was
Well,
8. No, it did upgrade.
you have a couple two stars that you can throw in. You had like a Herrick, and I saw a
Yeah. No,
Halstead.
I've got quite a few because I totally missed. I was traveling.
Well, yeah, so did I. I missed the fusion event too.
Yeah. So,
It was a sad day.
it
It was a
was.
sad day for me.
Yeah. So I got a couple of Akibus there. I got a couple of Altus and a couple of Durans and a couple of Karns. And then there's logo that was from the last event where we
Yeah, it looks like
placed
we're getting. It
seven.
looks like everybody's getting another logo too. You know.
Yeah. So I got and then um my logo got double Panthers critical.
Mm.
Yeah. And then Panthers resist against and I, I that one sounds like it could be pretty interesting. Um and there's my start. I have a couple of Thrans, a couple of Tyruses, and then as far as 2 stars go, yeah, I do have some 2 stars. A Halstead, I picked up a Halstead and a Herrick from somewhere, um, and then a Thond, and of course I'm hanging on to Nestus. So there we go. That is the extent. All right, so I'm out of that guy, and I'm gonna use the other one. Fire tome, is that what that flame tome? There we go. That one there. So excellent. All right.
Yeah, I only keep one duplicate. I mean, I don't keep any duplicates. Any duplicates I get, I use them as fusion.
Yeah, me too. Most of the time. Most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless I have, I'm getting to where I like that. I like the Titans that have doubled up on, double resists on champion.
Oh yeah, because then that makes that champion a specific attacker.
Yeah, yeah. So like Ulrich has double ice resist, and Pikeman just bother him.
Yeah.
um, and then I have uh, I have another Titan that has double fire resist. So I'm hanging on to that one so that I can, get it leveled up and go against these, Solzar, Sardu / Grenadier bases.
Hmm.
Okay, there we go. Pause there for a minute. I don't know what was going on. The internet's acting weird today. Um, Here, go get those guys. Yeah. All right, Ulrich, go do something. Stand in there. Sometimes they just stand there. It's like ooh to do to do.
Yeah, I'm starting to find people that are at least leaving some of their lands undefended now.
Yeah, there are some of those. I'm probably not gonna. I did that last event. Why are you going way over there? Get those guys.
I mean, if you're running a depletion method on VP, it's
Yeah,
actually not that bad.
yeah, yeah. As long as you can replace,
Yeah.
then no, Ulrich. I want you to stay here.
If anyone wants level 18 lands, PM Big Tom. Oh, here, let's put this question out. I don't know how many people are watching in the stream right now, but can everybody post whether they're going they're fire or ice
Yeah,
and whether they're going for it or not? That's something we don't know about the people that are obviously in stream right now.
yeah. I was ice last time, so I'm fire this time.
Exactly.
Very cool. Yay! Ulrich. So I got 30 souls that time instead of 40. 40 from the embers. I mean, I understood what they were trying to do with that whole, change to the relics and change to the embers and stuff, but I mean, it's just like, you know, at some point, it's just like, okay, too much. I give up. You know.
Oh, Jon Snow says he's fire, and Big Tom says he's fire, and he's definitely going for it. Nice.
Very cool.
So I'm the only one going for Snowgore. No, I know I'm not. It's just the difference of the people in the stream.
What have I got? Oh, it's out of archers. All right, militia. It is. So that's a 15. So it says that a two level 14 Goliaths, but when I put him up there, it says that it's a level 15. And watch this. If I take it down, it drops down here to the level 15 instead of going back to the 14. So I do believe that they're actually making them the higher level. Well, testing on. There's a different game that I played where it didn't matter what level the troops that were donated to you were because the game leveled. So, like, if a level 2 player donated some troops to me, then what happened was my digitizer's bad. What happened was that the game would level those troops up to whatever level I had them at, as opposed to what level they were donated at, and that was very nice because that allowed the brand new guys to feel like that they were contributing, because they could donate their low level troops and it would just level them up to whatever level I had. So
Sorry, since I was something goofed up in the battle, and I had to like drop rens and use spells.
uh,
It's nothing like it when you're like, oh yeah, sure, this is going great, and then all of a sudden you watch everything fall apart, and you're like, oh no, I need to, save my relic use.
yeah, yeah, yeah. With these relics, man, I tell you what, it's difficult to not to accidentally battle is.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a battle. Do not.
All right, so what we got planned for next week? Or we're getting back on our regular video slash
Well, I
stream
mean, if
schedule
there's a dev
next
live
week,
stream on
right?
Thursday, I'm gonna put out a that DOT show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not that
Really?
or the DOT after show. So sorry, I'm gonna do a DOT after show if they have a dev live stream this week.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I do plan on having a couple streams. So,
Yeah, we didn't have them. All right. Look, there's John. Hey, John, I'm about to attack you. See. Attack John. Ask John. John, is it okay? Do you mind if I raid your land? Uh,
yeah, John says, yeah, I need those flame mark, and there's a flame burge too, I assume. Yeah, is there a flame burge? Here's a flame burge. You
there.
said there was, right?
Yeah, there is a flame burst. It's a 3-star flame burst.
Okay,
But oh look, I'm gonna raid Anthrax. How about that?
there you go.
Live on stream.
Cool.
So and then on Monday after the after the event rewards are calculated, because they'll do the thing where they have to, you know, um,
Give it a couple hours.
yeah, they'll give it a couple hours. I go. Dude, run around that. Um, yeah, so it takes them a little while to get the event rewards calculated so that they're. I did notice that it's it's not a bad idea because wait even a little bit longer after that, because I noticed that my on Timmy's account when I was in Guardians, we were right there on the edge of getting either gems or a token, like a Titan token or gems.
Yeah.
And I collected it after it was done, and then something happened. So some of the people in our alliance got gems, and then some of the people in something happened to one of the alliances above us, and it moved us up. And so the rest of the guys that collected later got the next highest prize, which was a Titan token. So, um, so if you're right there on the edge, you might want to just wait a little bit and to see maybe you move up. Uh, Even if they just ban a player or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, or Big Tom says Napoleon is jumping servers now.
oh, really?
Yeah, they pushed him out.
The whole jumping servers thing just drives me nuts. I can't. I mean, it's so we. I mean, just as non-toxic alliance, we just don't do that. We fight on the server that we're assigned to, and we don't have any. We don't have any alliances around that are just kind of sitting there, waiting to go. Because coordinating 50 people to do anything is hard enough. You know, be like, okay, guys, we're gonna go jump to a different server or something. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I used to do it back in the day before I joined Non-Toxic when I was jumping around after gaming with Nick's alliances fell apart, and
yeah,
it week to week, it is one hell of a hassle. I mean, it's a
yeah,
hassle,
yeah.
huge hassle.
It is a hassle.
So, yeah,
All
oh my
right.
gosh.
We got. All right. So let's see where we are here. Um, out of portal stones. So
Oh yeah, Jon Snow says, "Yo Z, tell Bo it's okay to attack him."
yeah, I'm
So
out
we,
of portal stones now. So, but I'll hit you
what?
up. I'll hit you up later, John. We can ping pong. Event. That's good.
Yeah,
All right.
communication on band for ping ponging. That is a
Yeah.
major. That is something that anybody, even if you're outside of non-toxic alliances such as the Phoenix alliances, please communicate on band because it makes it a lot easier. I mean, in game is fine too, but a lot of times band notifies us a lot sooner that hey, you're on and you want to ping pong. So.
Our 23rd. So, yep. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look at our alliance and see who's where. All right. So, Gabs fan and Soldier and Firepok up there. 1600, 1700. So those guys are hitting it pretty hard.
Real hard.
Yeah. And then let's see who has
Oh, and
not.
Lunya too. Lunya's watching the stream and
Yeah,
and
and
playing.
and playing. Yeah. All right. Let's see who has not yet. D Drum. Now those guys are at work. Adam, Bad Guy, Admiral, Happy. What about Comma, Lift?
Candor Kid, but again, it's only the first couple hours of the game. I mean, of the event. So literally, we have at this point we have 38 players already with points. So to be honest with you, I give it only a few more hours, and we'll have points all the way up to 50.
Yeah. Look, there's Tar. They ain't ready.
Hmm.
Yep. Definitely get in there. See what we got there. Yeah, so there's a Flame Birch at, let's see, you get the 3-star Flame Arc at 2,800. Then you've got your 3-star Durad at 4,000, which is brand new players. That's great, right? Because you can,
Hmm.
you know, pretty much do with the relics that they give you. The two they're going to give you 2 flame tokens. You could probably get to 4,000 without spending over 5 days if you hit it hard. Um, and then there's the Flame Burge at 6,000. It's the 3-star version. Um, there was a 4-star version of that in the Embers event, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
But
and
that's
then
another thing that nobody was able to obtain.
I know, right? And
So,
then there's the 4-star Fire Ruby. Now, what are the other? What are the second and third um abilities of the Fire Ruby? Know off the top of your head?
yeah, well, yeah, I do. I could just pull it up real quick. I got Fire Ruby's second and third skills are Titan armor and Grenadier's armor.
Oh, nice. Titan armor and Grenadier's armor. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So
Yep.
now
Looking
I
forward to that.
yeah,
And then there's Venom
because I
Tusk.
have one. My one. What's it called? 4-star Fire Ruby that I got from the first Flames event is at a 8 out of 10. I don't have it maxed. I have an 8 out of 10 though. It's my highest relic, 4-star relic that I have.
Oh wow.
And 44% Titan resist against fire, 26 Titan armor, and 22% Grenadier's armor. So it's not bad. Pretty high up.
Yep.
So
Okay. There is our is that we've been pretty active as an alliance. Battles won 5,092. Um, second only to the Phoenix Alliance. Been getting at it pretty good.
oh yeah.
Not a lot of lands captured. Something that we do a lot.
But because of that, notice that's why we also have a very low amount of lands lost.
True. Very
See what
true.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not getting into serious cap wars, and that's why Solus and One Vision are notice they're really high on the lands lost situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So we definitely don't want to get into a cap war. But see, here's the land's lost 600 and something, and here we are 144. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So play smart, guys. Play smart while we oh look, let's see what do I got here. Got my Ragnar trained 100. I'll take those gems. The other one is probably the one that replaced that one. That's fine. Go here. Collect the VP.
Yes, like Shaw would say,
Had to collect the VP.
must collect the VP, guys.
Shaw was Shaw was on the call last night for the meeting and hadn't heard him and hadn't heard Shaw's voice in 2 weeks, and I was like, there he is. There's
Yeah,
Shaw.
yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry, guys. I've been very busy with school recently.
Yeah, Shaw's in. Well, yeah, I don't know if this is last semester or I think maybe pretty close to being done, but you know how those summer semesters are in college.
They
You
pack
know,
them real
they
real
pack.
close.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they do. Because
Oh,
you're taking a normal semester's time, which is what is it, almost 4 months, and
yeah.
packing it into like
Ooh,
because they usually do 2 summer semesters at
they
most
do.
colleges. So yeah, the first summer semester is like a month and a half. It's like a 6 week power course.
Yeah, it is. I've
It's like,
done it, and it's pretty crazy. All right, so let's look at our VP board: Kid Wizard, Tar, Oscar, Drumadiddle, Zebin, Talladega, Fury, Ashley, Camp, Ola, Haro, Happy, Cavs fan, Firepox, Tex, all these guys, and all the way down here at the bottom,
oh geez.
all the way at the bottom is this Boganora guy. What's up with him? Uh, so at least he's been battling. Look, 41 battles won, got almost 300 KBP.
Yeah. Oh, I'm at 659 myself with
Yeah,
89 battles. So
I didn't come over till what midday. Yes, I haven't even been in 24 hours yet because I was hanging out
yeah.
in Assassins, making sure everybody was settled, and then take a look at non-toxic assassins real quick, and probably gonna wrap it up after that
All right.
because I actually have to go to work.
Mm,
Well, I mean, I've been at work already this morning, and then I took my lunch hour early, so this and then so here's a non-toxic assassin. Look, there's Jon Snowson at the top and Hawkeye. Oh, I'm not reporting. Uh, and so yeah, so here's non-toxic assassin. We got one spot open and 500K minimum VP, and assassins does really does pretty well um
Oh, in the events?
in the events. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, don't report anybody. I
I
saw
didn't.
that.
I know. I need to do
That
that.
happens though. Stupid stuff on the screen sometimes. Like I'll try to scroll up and all of a sudden it'll pop up and it'll be
Yeah,
like, you wanna ban this player? I'm like, no,
yeah.
no, please. Please don't boot that player. What the heck?
I know. Maybe John can tell us where Assassins is on the event right now.
Oh, GACOC uptime.
That.
I don't know. I don't know who this person is. They jumped in just a little bit ago and posted a bunch of symbols.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm being attacked. Who's attacking me? Probably Big Tom. No, it's somebody from a Russian. Uh, let's see here. Take a look at this person and see who they are. Oh, interesting. You're attacking me, and you have no. Yes, I will spend the gems to do that. So this person has decided to attack me, and evidently they took their Titan. Um, they left their garrison undefended when they came to attack me. So sorry, I must attack your garrison. I think I have a daily for that too, so that makes it rather nice. You get that. All right, let's see. Yeah, so non-toxic assassins alliance rank 100. I just logged in. Uh-oh, there's level 18 troops. I probably should have brought some more with me. I didn't look at
Okay,
that.
so if they're ranked 100th, they're still going to be getting the 3-star reward, and that's good. That's what everybody in the both alliances should be getting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'd love to see non-toxic get into top 5, but we don't want to shoot. Just tell everybody we're going to make it and then be a little short. I'd hate for
yeah.
that to happen.
Let me shield him up a little bit here. I didn't realize these were level 18 troops. Um, and I just brought in my normal solo level 12 militia. Find that. what happens when you leave your garrison undefended and you attack me. I will definitely attack you back.
Yeah. Well, the one thing though, uh, how close non-toxic assassins got to being in top five. And
Yeah,
now we did the reorganization. We'll see exactly how this event goes, but we could, very possible, could be striving for top five. We'll see what happens though.
have to see how it settles down. And I know it's been a couple weeks. Had a leaderboard event. I know some of the guys were saying, "Well, I'm not going to be able to because I'm free to play. I spent all my stuff last time, whatever, and that's fine. No big deal." It's one of the things
Yeah.
about our alliance.
We don't
Uh,
require you to pay money. You don't
yeah,
have to do anything you don't want to do. But
nope,
if you say that you are going to go all the way, that is obviously your choice to do. If you need to spend time and money, that's pretty much what it comes down to going all the way.
nope. That is true. And I don't do every event, obviously, but I do try to do when it makes sense, right?
Yeah, when it makes sense, and also too when you have the time too.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And with this fire event being, with it being the fire event that I haven't had a chance to do, all these fire relics that I don't have, and I don't even, I don't have a 4-star Unak, a fire titan, although I realize Hyde is not technically,
Hmm.
but still, I don't have him. I can use fire stuff with him, so
Yeah.
that
Well,
works for me.
pretty much the way the game is at this point is that you need at least one 4-star of every element to be able to
Yeah,
be able to
yeah.
do
If
things.
you want to do these factions, you gotta have a 4-star of the races, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
um, and I was sitting pretty on everything. There's Venom Tusk and Ulrich and Snowgore and Skolnar and Dahlgrim and Kamathi and Krothos. So those are my 4-stars. I don't have a 4-star fire Titan. I have a
yeah.
3-star, but all right. So I do believe that is it. Wrap this up. Go do actual productive work today. Um, Everybody, thanks for joining the stream. Sorry that we've been missing in action for the past couple of weeks, but and we're going to get back on a normal schedule next week. As all these vacations and everything are taken care
Yeah.
of. But
Summertime, summertime.
yeah, it's summertime. So all right. Well, good luck in the event, guys. Wait a minute. What is it that I used to enjoy the event?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, collective VP. Enjoy the event,
Yes,
guys.
yes. Enjoy the event, guys.
All
That's
right.
right.
Okay, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll catch you next time.